All right, we got a special segment out of the blue. We just decided to do this. Coach Andrew, we've seen some really good performances in the past, from week 1 to week 3. Since you're a running back in high school, you were a running back, and I played a little bit of running back myself. I think we should talk about the running back position. We're going to single out 5 running backs that we've seen perform really well. And we're going to start with number 5. And that would be your Midi Monarchs, Lazaro Faraj-Washington. 2 tugs against MA. One was a receiving touchdown and one was a rushing touchdown. He had one got called back. But talk about this kid's running style.
Power runner, like 100% power runner. He likes to make contact. Like you can tell, like he will. It's like he looks for it, but he also has like enough to break away. But he's like, hands down, he's a power back. Big guy, very strong runner. But I mean, he's hard to. He looks like he looks really hard to take down. But like I said, he's definitely a power runner. Runs high, like high need, just a bruiser. I'm pretty much like saying the same thing over and over again, but he's a power runner.
Nice. Well, at number 4, we got Derrick Blanch from De La Salle High School. I'm a very big fan of this runner right here, because once he gets through that line, he's gone. Like he's just gone.
Oh yeah, he's watching some of those highlights from him, like he also doesn't dance a lot either.
Nope.
Like he just goes, like, and he'll find space and he'll run it out. Like he'll find the hole, he'll find that cutback, and then he's just gone. He's quick. He's very fast. So definitely like what you would, tab as a speed back for sure.
Yeah. And speaking of speed, power, and shiftiness. Nano Latu, Sarah Padres, went up against Folsom, De La Salle, and St. John Bosco. Didn't score as many touchdowns, but he was a key contributor in the offense that did their best. But we're going to see a lot of really big things from Nano in the next few weeks.
Oh yeah, I think we have like a video on him, so
yeah, let's roll that video.
So that first carry, like he's just not gonna give up on that play. He looks for it, he rides across the entire line and just falls into the end zone. This is against Folsom. Oh yeah, just take it. Just takes a good angle, just rides the line and just completely just goes in. Good burst through the line. Ooh. That was a low tackle. There's not really much you can do with that. Oh, some trickery on that one. Oh yeah. If he finds space, he's gonna just go. And I like that he looks for that space and he'll just take it like that. Oh, great hole. One move. Man, these low tackles are crazy. Just keep your feet. I would say the only thing is just try to keep your feet.
That's the number 1 team in NorCal and the number 2 team in the nation that he's going up against.
Yeah. Oh man. I would say just the only thing with him is he runs really tall. Just runs really tall. So when he does get contact, he'll just kind of. Oh, his helmet came off. But yeah, he's you can see it too. You see that change of speed after he gets past the line of scrimmage. He waits for his blockers. He's patient. That's really hard to teach. Oh wow. Oh yeah. See, this is the first run I see against Bosco. Yeah, that was a great run. He just, when he sees a hole, he just darts for it.
Yep. He's quick to the hole.
Mm-hmm. I would say, like I said, he just runs a little high. But he finds space, man. Okay, I'll give him that, for sure. He just, under center. Wow. Oh, wow.
Hey, remember I talked about that during the summer.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
that if needed, he could go under center and just run a wildcat. And they've been doing that a few times.
Okay. Yeah, a little broken play. I feel like I've seen him like almost trip on his own feet a couple times though.
Yeah, I think a little bit more control on the feet, right? Well,
yeah.
Walking.
Yeah, like, you know, like if you're gonna run tall, like your legs gotta match. You know, that'll actually turn him into a completely different runner. You know, if he picks up his knees a little bit. Oh, there you go. See, just like that. Like if he runs like this, where he has like that, oh yeah, right when he got taken down on the 15 against Bosco, like if he runs like that all the time, he'll trip himself up less, more than anything. But no, great running back. Wow. Like I said, he's super patient. He waits for the line to develop, and he waits for like, you know, where he's gonna find his seam to go. So that's a really good, like, kudos to the coaching staff on teaching them, like, you know, how to be patient and trust the line. But he's really quick to the hole, like, you know, and he just shoots it. So that's huge. Like some people, like, you know, they'll wait, and then the moment they see somebody, like they try to just like dance around, and like that just wastes time. So really good running back. I think he's just going to get better. He's just going to get stronger. I think these were the 3 hardest teams he's played against.
Yeah, exactly. I think they have the toughest schedule, like you said. Moving on, we got Kingston Keanaaina. We do have a video of Kingston. It's a little bit long, but it'll be worth it. I promise. This is these 2 videos are separate on YouTube, by the way. You guys can watch the video in its full, but Coach Andrew's going to comment on it. Kingston's got 6 touchdowns. You see his 6 touchdowns first, and then he's also a kick returner on punt and kickoff return. He's very stable, and he's got a lot of trust in his blockers, especially his fullback. Watch him run behind his fullback.
Well, he kind of left him on this one, the second play. But he made the read off of it. So he saw the back cut. He saw the backside cut, and he just took it. So that was big. Yeah, same, like, yeah, just like the same kind of running. Like it's very disciplined. He waits for the O-line to like actually like open up. Oh yeah, like grabbing onto his guard and riding his guard down. Heck yeah. Yeah, great running style. And the way he explodes through the line is like, you can tell that's honestly like from rugby, right? Like there's those little seams in rugby are so much smaller than like, you know, football. Like, and you can't block like this in rugby. So it's like, this is probably like a blessing to him, and he just goes after it. But yeah, like that fullback. Oh yeah, look at this. And just way to extend a play. Wow, that was against Helix. Yeah, way to extend that play. Like, just to be aware of what Aaron was doing and what was happening, and then to like flush himself out and then give Aaron a target and make it a positive gain. Like, that's really good. Yeah. Oh, way to fight off that attack. Woo! See, I like running backs that don't dance a lot. Like, you're wasting time. Like, you don't need to do it. Make one cut and go. Like, that's why everyone looks at like Christian McCaffrey, and like that's why he's so good. Like, he just takes one cut.
That's his favorite running back or player, I guess. He mentioned it in the interview.
Yeah, see, that duck was crazy. Woo! Yeah, I like the way he runs. See, oh man, just the patience. The patience is insane. And he tries to keep the ball in bounds, so it's, well, just in play. Ooh, strong. So many stiff arms.
Yeah. I think he got tested a lot against McClymonds. And obviously De La Salle. De La Salle, he didn't perform as good, but that's a De La Salle.
Oh, yeah. See, like, he needs to play like the way he did with like Helix. Like, sometimes, like, you know, you don't have to stiff arm. I would say, like, and this is nothing against him. Like, you know, use it when you need to. But this is more for like every other running back out there, or like kids that are trying to play running back. That was a great run against McClemens. It's know when to spin, know when to lower your shoulder, and then know when to like actually like add like an additional cut, because you don't really have that much time to react like that. Like, you know, and I like that he's very smart as to when he does certain things. Like, he's got a lot in his, see, and then he just bursts through that line. See, like sometimes like that long run against McClymonds, like, you know, if he didn't look back to stiff arm and just continued running, probably would have gotten a lot further. So it's like, it's things like that. That was probably already a good run already. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. It's just like, you know, a small commentary for like all these other like aspiring running backs that like you got to really look for, you know, when do you need to do things, or like if you already see the defender like ducking down like that one from McClymonds, you already see him ducking down, like try to make a different move. You know, those are just small things, but like you have to make these decisions like in a split second. So, you know, Kingston's probably just doing the best that he can do with it. I guess the one thing I would just kind of nitpick with him is keep that ball a little closer to your body. It's a little loose. You're swinging a lot with it out. It's not, I mean, if you're comfortable with it and you know you can cover it up when you need to, way to track that punt. I'm just saying, like, you know, you can possibly, like, you know, I mean, he does cover, he brings it back in really well. But I will say, like, you know, like, just kind of keep that tighter all the time. Always remember, running backs, it's always about ball security. It's a good punt returner. Ooh. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, he tripped.
I gave him a hard time about that, Coach.
I thought he was going
to. You got tackled by the grass.
Sniper. I like his tempos, like his tempo cuts that he does. Those are amazing tempo cuts. Like those are hard, like to decel like that and then to reaccelerate. Like you can just, oh yeah. Ooh, high step. Oh yeah, dang. That was getting smacked too, and he let it bounce. That's risky there. You either just let that one go or you take it.
Yeah.
But, no, Kingston is a very complete. I would say for high school, like he's a very complete running back. Obviously, like, you know, I would say complete in the way like he has all the fundamentals down. Right, he understands, like, you know, things that he can do with his body. He's got the basic cuts down, that tempo cut. Like, if there's anything like you guys want to learn that are running backs, if there's anything you want to learn how to tempo cut. And if you want to know how to tempo cut, watch Kingston. If you're like super young, like, and you want to see it like with somebody your level, but if anything, watch McCaffrey. Watch all the greats. Like Emmitt Smith does these tempo cuts really well. Ricky Waters, Barry Sanders, LaDainian, like just any of the greats, like you'll see, like, you know, they do these tempo cuts really, really well. So I think that's a very good one to like add to your repertoire if you're
definitely Christian McCaffrey. I mean, I think right now, if you watch Christian McCaffrey's highlights, you see a lot of that, and he like that too. So
he is hands down the best running back, like in terms of skill.
Now, we don't have a lot of footage, but we have enough. We got 2 games for each of these guys. I think it's more of a tie. Jamar, Searcy, and Dominic Kelly from De La Salle. 2 outstanding running backs that are having a really great season so far. They have multiple touchdowns, big plays on offense and defense. I'm going to start with Dominic Kelly. We saw him against Sarah. He had 2 touchdowns, maybe 3. I forgot. They got so many running backs. They got Derrick Blanch, who we already mentioned. They have Deuce Jones-Drew, and Jaden Jefferson is also a part-time running back. But Dominic Kelly is the one that really caught my eye. He's a power runner. He's got speed. He's got size. He could go around you, through you, and he comes up big when it's time to score. So, and I really enjoyed my interview with him too. I mean, he's a standout on the field and off the field. He's a leader, and I like him. I like him as a running back. Just watch these runs, man. I mean, he is hard to stop. The other one is Jamar Searcy. Jamar Searcy is a senior as well. What I like about Jamar Searcy is he plays both ways, 3 ways. He's in special teams as well. We don't have a lot of footage of him, but we have enough.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. And
Yeah.
he didn't slow down like that first. Okay, so I'm watching that first handoff he got, or the first handoff that we have covered here.
We saw him twice, 2 weeks in a row. Pitt versus Bishop Mano, and Pitt versus Reardon. And Jamar Searcy is just a playmaker. He's got speed. He's got quickness. He's shifty.
He sees his lineman like turn his back, and he knows to follow that wall, and then he just hits one hit and just accelerates out, and then just head move there. That's some smart. And he's quick. Holy crap! Okay, here's Searcy again. Run.
Yeah, he had other runs that are a lot. I mean, obviously, we only showed highlights of the game, but he's definitely a dangerous.
See, this one where like he took a knee in the end zone. I think it was like right before they went to the end of the first quarter. Like there was nothing. Like he didn't add anything extra on this. All he did was like run and ride the line and just took off.
Yep.
Like that's how you also know that like you have a very good line. So honestly, like as a running back, like in the past, like one of the things I always made sure I did was like I always thank my line. So as a running back, you should always thank your lineman, because if you don't and you don't treat them well, they'll let you die.
Get them some Ike sandwich.
Do that, yeah. The vision is insane. Like for him to read it like that and just move across the line like as well as he did, to like kind of really shows like how much like his vision is, like how good his vision is. This is a high scoring game. I forgot this game went really far.
Definitely a player of the year candidate, an ultimate game changer, Jamar Searcy. And that is your top 5 GSF running backs for now after week 3.
Yeah, no, I like him. This is a good pick. If you're somebody that we haven't seen and you want us to like actually like react to your film, let us know. DM us. We'll take a look at it, or we'll come and check you out
in person, in flesh, live. Is that recording?